Chairman Plodwick, Krish Ramakrishnan, member of the class of 1983, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, University Cabinet, esteemed faculty, parents, family, and friends, and especially members of the graduating class of 2019, today is a day of accomplishment. It's also a day to give thanks. Thanks to your spouses, your partners, your children, yourself for everything that you've gotten in terms of support. And there's a special someone that I would like to thank. My wife, Nancy, who is my best friend, my soulmate, the woman who has made me the success that I am. And I would like to thank her. As president, I get to have all the exposure and the accolades, but she has done a wonderful job behind the scenes for this university, but more particularly for myself. So, Nancy, would you please stand up and be acknowledged? Thank you, Nancy. This afternoon's commencement celebration is devoted exclusively to our master's and doctoral candidates. It is one of my favorite days of the academic year. We are happy to welcome over 400 exceptional individuals who have earned a graduate degree from Monmouth University this year. Each of you deserve to be very proud of your accomplishment, just as we are very proud of you. On behalf of my faculty colleagues in particular, all of us feel privileged to have played a role in preparing you for today. We have asked a lot from you, and you have risen to the challenge. In an auditorium full of professors and fellow graduate students, it can be easy to overlook the fact that fewer than 10% of Americans over the age of 25 hold an advanced degree. We know through your dedicated efforts that you have earned your degrees, so congratulations. While today belongs to our graduates, it also belongs to the families and friends who are with us today. We thank you for supporting the success of our students. Families and loved ones, please rise so that we can give you a round of applause. You didn't know there'd be exercise involved in this. Students, your studies may be complete, but I urge you to stay connected to Monmouth University. Please share your professional accomplishments and personal milestones with us after you leave today. Share them with your professors. Share them with our alumni office. Come back often. And as you carry your education out into the world, I urge you to bring our special Monmouth tradition of mutual respect with you every step in your professional and personal journey. This is the responsibility that comes with an education. With that serious charge aside, I ask that all of the members of this gathering stand and congratulate the class of 2019. And graduates, I know you're feeling left out of the exercise here, so perhaps the graduates would like to stand and thank their families and other supporters who have helped them so much. Okay, now we've gotten our exercise out of the way, so we can get down to business here. As we honor our graduates, we must also honor the group that made this day possible, the group that made the personal commitment to teach, guide, and otherwise assist with the personal and professional growth of our graduates. I would also ask the faculty to please rise, and will the audience please join me to honor the core of Monmouth University who have helped our distinguished graduates achieve their milestones today. One privilege of a commencement ceremony is the opportunity to acknowledge outstanding contributions by the faculty to the university. Many are honored here today, but each year, one of our professors, who are both teachers and scholars, is selected for special recognition as the Distinguished Teacher of the Year. There may be no greater responsibility for a university than cultivating teacher scholars who make a profound difference in the lives of our students. This year's winner teaches psychology and serves our students and this university with an unquenchable passion. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Lisa Dinella as the 2019 recipient of the Monmouth University Distinguished Teacher Award. Dr. Dinella, will you please stand? Please also join me in wishing farewell to our retiring faculty members. Dr. Andreas Christofi, professor in the Department of Economics, Finance, and Real Estate. Dr. Andrew Cohen, professor in Art and Design. Dr. George Kapalka, professor in Professional Counseling. Dr. Greg Coram, associate professor in Criminal Justice. Dr. Nora Smith, Associate Professor in the School of Social Work. Michael Gillette, Specialist Professor in Music and Theater Arts. Gloria Rotella, Specialist Professor in Music and Theater Arts. Dr. Marta Newman, Lecturer in Health and Physical Education. And Mary Beth Maceros, Specialist Librarian. It is now my pleasure and privilege to present to you Michael Plodwick, class of 1982 and chair of the Monmouth University Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Gray. Members of the class of 2019, distinguished guests, platform party, family members, friends, faculty, staff, administrators, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, it is my privilege and pleasure to join you on this day of celebration. While it is a special day for our graduates and their families, it is also important for those of us who are closely involved with the university as trustees. We stay involved because we love Monmouth University, and we love Monmouth because we believe in the power of higher education to build character and pave the way for success. No matter where you were in life when you arrived at Monmouth, whether you came as a recent college graduate or as a professional balancing the demands of work and family with your advanced studies, you have grown during your time as a student. Monmouth has also progressed and changed tremendously in a few short years. I am sure you have seen the changes firsthand, both here on our main campus and at our Graduate Center. No matter where you took your classes, I hope you will always look back on your professors and your fellow students with great affection. It is also my great hope that your time at Monmouth will stay with you for the rest of your life as a turning point for your continued success. And I hope that you will also stay involved through the coming years to see what exciting changes are ahead for our wonderful university. Come back to our campus for a game, for a performance, or to use the services of our Career Center. The doors are always open to you. And no matter what changes the future holds in store, you will always be part of the Monmouth family. Good luck to you all as you celebrate this important day.
Thank you, Chairman Plodwick. One of the privileges of institutions of higher education is the authority to recognize individuals who, by virtue of their achievements, position, or service, merit our public commendation. Monmouth University values this privilege and is exercising it today in tribute to Krish Ramakrishnan, a member of the class of 1983. I would ask Trustee Dr. Tavit Najarian to come forward with our commencement speaker.
President Dimena, I have the honor to present Krish Ramakrishnan, class of 1983, for the degree of Doctor of Business Administration, honoris causa. Krish Ramakrishnan, visionary innovator and entrepreneur, your contributions to the field of information technology have transformed the way people and companies around the world communicate, collaborate, and do business. As co-founder of Blue Jeans Network, a company you led as CEO for 8 years, and now guide as Executive Chairman and Chief Innovation Officer, you helped pioneer cloud-based video conferencing. Under your leadership, the company set the standard for video-based collaboration, and its technology continues to support some of the world's largest organizations. Prior to this, you founded and ran numerous successful startup ventures. To your stewardship, those companies drove innovation in the areas of desktop, data center, and server visualization, and in the process creating technology that has helped build some of the most powerful supercomputers in the world. For your tireless entrepreneurial spirit, for your proven ability to lead and inspire others to new areas of technological discovery, and for your decades-long success in the constantly changing field of information technology, we are proud to bestow upon you this Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa.
Krish Ramakrishnan, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the State of New Jersey, I am pleased to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Business Administration honoris causa with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and I request that you deliver our commencement address.
All right, thank you. I accept. Thank you. Many of you are wondering why Krish is speaking to us today. You're not alone. Actually, I wondered the same thing. Did they run out of speakers at Monmouth? So when I got the invite from Dean Palladino, I really thought it was a joke. So initially I thought I would ignore the email. But after a couple of requests and phone call with Dean Palladino, it went from why me to why not me. After all, I got a great head start in my education from Monmouth, and I'm really honored to share my story with you today. So, thank you, President Demena and Dean Palladino, for this great honor. Thank you, Trustee Najarian, for this honorary degree, truly a great honor. Board of Trustees, faculties, families, parents, and most importantly, the graduates of 2019. Congratulations. Come on, congratulations. It's a great day for you and your family. Now I know many of you have a story to tell on how and why you got to Monmouth. I bet there are a lot of interesting stories. I like to share mine. It was quite an accident. So, long time ago, many years ago, I had registered for some math class over the summer. And unbeknownst to me, when I came to the campus, the class had been canceled. Now, some of you out there, very young, are thinking, why didn't he check the web? This is the 80s, and some of you millennials think that people were born with the internet. It's not true. My sister had dropped me off, and I had no ride back. Guess what? No Uber either. So I walked in, and I peeked into the class actually next door. This is the science building. And sure enough, there was some math going on the whiteboard. At least I thought it was math. I reasoned to myself, that must be my class. They just switched the classroom. So I quietly walk in, didn't want to get any attention, sit in the back of the class. Mind you, these are 3 long hours in the summer. So during the break, Dr. Reichert comes over to me and says, can I see your registration? He had seen me walk in late. And I show him, and he says, Krish, you're sitting in the wrong class. Your class has been canceled. This is IBM mainframe programming language class. There was such a thing. And you need lots of prerequisites to be in this class. Later on, when my sister came to pick me up, I told her what had happened. And nonchalantly, she said, computers, you can do it, just do it. So next day, I'll come back to the campus, getting dropped again, and I meet the department chairman, Dr. Schwartz. And I told him, I want to do a master's in computer science. Mind you, I had just come from India, and I have never seen a computer, did not know the difference between hardware and software, nor know any of the programming languages. Dr. Schwartz, hearing that, thought it was a joke as well. Nevertheless, he gave me a challenge. He said, take these 3 programming classes over the summer, and if you get A's in all of them, I will admit you to the fall program. At that time, I had not taken any standardized tests, no GRE, not even a transcript from India. And I told him that, and he said, don't worry about those things. Meet the challenge. I'll see to it that you'll get there. That's the spirit of Monmouth that I know. So you could say that I got a boost in my career by coming to the wrong place at the right time. All right? Now, why am I telling you this story? What I found is in life, there are no straight lines. Opportunities are everywhere. And rather than waiting for opportunities on your timeline, instead, grab opportunities as and when they appear on its timeline. Monmouth gave me a great start in a career in high tech. Today, I would consider myself a serial entrepreneur, moderately successful. How I got there, how I became a CEO, was also an accident, just like the wrong class. I guess you can tell that I'm accident prone in some way. In the 90s, when the internet was a phenomenon, a couple of friends and I decided that we'll write some software to connect a business to the internet. We called this company Internet Junction. Mind you, I did not know anything, or my friends, about raising venture capital, sales, marketing, really starting a business. It didn't matter to us. I had great encouragement from my wife in spite of having 2 young kids. We plowed ahead, but sooner or later, these business functions had to be done. So one of my co-founders walked in one day and said in jest, "Krish, your other co-founder and I, we have PhDs in computer science. We can code faster than you can. So therefore, you should be the CEO of the company." I thought that was a trick question, but I surely grabbed it. So I know there are computer science graduates here. So if your coding skill is a little rusty, you already have the prerequisite to be the CEO. The process of starting and leading Internet Junction taught me a valuable lesson in stretching oneself and getting beyond the comfort zone. It is when you go beyond your comfort zone is where you will discover opportunities. You must always believe that when those opportunities are present, that you will rise to the occasion and everything will work out in the end. The success of Internet Junction, which was acquired by Cisco, gave me the confidence to start 2 other companies, including the current one called Blue Jeans Network. What I've discovered, I've learned there's a common thread in all of these, is whether it's an idea you're following or a big goal or an objective, those ideas are not unique. Lots of people are thinking about the same thing at the same time. Remember, we have over 7 billion people on the planet. So chances are millions of people are thinking about the same idea or an objective as you are at the same time. But only a fraction of the people are successful. That's because only a fraction of those people ever get off the sideline to do something about a big idea. And that is about taking that first step when you have an objective or an idea to meet. It is about getting off that sideline. Your first step in meeting a goal doesn't have to be a big step, it could be a little step. All it matters is you're taking those little steps towards your goal. And sooner or later, by taking these little steps, you are building your own momentum. And pretty soon, when you stop and look back, those people who had the same ideas you did at the same time, they're all waiting on the sideline. And you are 20 steps ahead of everybody else. That means you have new perspective on your end goal. That means you're that much closer to your end goal and how we want to achieve that. So the takeaway for me in the 3 companies that I started is the following. Opportunities are everywhere, and in order to grab those opportunities, You must go beyond your comfort zone and believe that you can achieve that. And opportunities show up anytime, and you must grab that. And always, in order to grab it, you must take the first step. Now, I don't actually have to tell you this, because you're all sitting here. You are proud graduates of this institution. You have already taken that first step. You already rise to the challenge. I know many of you, when you enrolled in graduate school, had a doubt. Will I be able to do it? Will I be able to meet that challenge? But you did. You are here because you rise to the occasion, you had belief in yourself that you can do it. And all that is remaining is to take the next step. So celebrate tonight, well-deserved, and perhaps you will take the next step as early as tomorrow. Don't wait. I want to thank Monmouth University for giving me a fine start in my career and actually inviting me to speak here today, stretching me beyond my comfort zone. This is the first time I'm doing this. So congratulations to the class of 2019. Have a great career. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, Krish, for sharing your story with us. That is such a quintessential Monmouth story, and it just kind of wraps up what Monmouth means in a great way. And for your inspirational remarks. I, too, had a similar experience when the trustees asked me to be the president of Monmouth, kind of like being the CEO. I thought they were joking, too. So, it's almost time for the conferral of degrees. Before I get there, I'd like to say that I too am graduating because this is my last commencement, and I have very graciously decided to step down and retire to open up the job market for you graduates who are going to be out there and beginning or continuing your careers. I will be enjoying my retirement, but thinking of you fondly as I relax and do whatever I do. So, we are now going to officially welcome our fellow graduate degree holders, and will commence with a conferral of degrees. Degrees will be awarded individually to students, with candidates called to the platform by school. I'd like to first recognize everyone's favorite Dean of the Marjorie K. Unterberg School of Nursing and Health Studies, Dr. Janet Mahoney.
Thank you, Mr. President. President Demena, on behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the Marjorie K. Unterberg School of Nursing and Health Studies for the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice. They have satisfied all requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey, upon recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Nursing Practice with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Delasi Abozo. Kimberly Heather Clements. Christine Devine. Jennifer Ann Dumawal. Jody Gillespie. Deborah Ann Garari. Eileen M. Kaczynski. Miriam McNicholas. Badia Namor. Angela M. Nelson. Kathleen P. Taylor. Julie Ann Tropiano. Patricia E. Worth.
I would like to now recognize my favorite science school dean, and Dr. Stephen Backrack, Dean of the School of Science.
President Demena, on behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the School of Science for the degree of Master of Science. They have satisfied all requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Mada Salim Amansor. Paul Joshua Armandella Bundak. Stephanie Angela Cornick. Carrie Ann Catherine DeMeester. Matthew John Drew. Hunter Evan Dubell. Abhinav Reddy Godala. Liam Tyler Grover. Abtihal Ali Humud. Parth Nilesh Kadia. Ankit Kansara. Monte Carlo Mendoza Lameng. Giuseppe Carlo Licata. Virginia Kalyan Nikanti. Lauren Elizabeth Neese. Anthony Robert Pinto. William Michael Prada. Megan Nicole Rapak. Lulu Zhu. Johnny Joe.
like to now recognize Dr. Don Molliver, Dean of the Leon Hess Business School, a man who knows his business.
Thank you, President Demena. On behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the Leon Hess Business School for the degree of Masters of Business Administration. They have satisfied all the requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Business Administration with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Stephen Gregory Ogoya. Fatima Yahya Alfifi. Abdul Khalik Abdullah Al-Hajri. Sarah M. Al-Haji. Michelle Roslyn Almeida. Hassan Medini A. Asiri. Molly Kate Beiswagner. Ashley Falomino Camillo. Aubrey Lynn Cefalo. Dorothy M. Cleary. Nicole Francis Clementi. Rebecca Ariel Colucci. Hope Elizabeth Diamore. Brianna Nicole D'Ambrosio. Kerry Ann Dekmar. Joseph Anthony Ferretto. Nicole Marie Fontana. Casey Marie Gaynor. Morgan Elizabeth Gaynor. Gregory Gadzwan. Charles R. Ham. Iftikhar Haq. Timothy John Helm. Patience Kennedy Hertz. Alicia Elizabeth Hester. Benny Kanzler. Nicholas T. Laspada. Michael Thomas Levy. Daniela Julia Maggio. Jake Anthony Marcinac. Francisco Xavier Martinez. Peter Maselli IV. Anthony John Melisso. Michaela Lynn Paris. Drashti Sharesh Patel. Bernard Francis Rebecki Jr. Amber Nicole Rothman. Michael Tyler Sato. Jessica Alexandria Santelli. Norma Teresa Chavone. Andrew Brendan Schwartz. Brent Robert Shepard. Amanda Michelle Cerisi. Brian Elenam Sosu. Alicia Melanie South. Julia Nelina Timborello. Bhumi Dharmendra Trivedi. Rebecca Lee Wiener. Brittany Lee Weisbrad. Alexandra Marie Wilson. Leighton Greer Wilson III.
I'd like to now recognize everyone's favorite mama, Dr. Robin Mama, obviously their favorite mama, Dean of the School of Social Work.
President Demena, on behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the School of Social Work for the degree of Master of Social Work. They have fulfilled all requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
The social work candidates are always very boisterous. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, upon recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Social Work with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Kelsey Taylor Alpa. Gina L. Andrade. Ashley Rose Benaventine. Kayla Alexis Brinster. Herman Burgos. Gianna Bynum. Jessica M. Calderaro. Dana Marie Carbone. Kendra I. Carbone. Robin June Carlock. Julie M. Clapsey. Raymond Joseph Clausen. Alyssa Tori Cohen. Erica L. Colbert. Harvey David Cottrell II. Ernestine L. Counts. Sarah Ann Coveney. Tara Yolanda Dale Davis. Carly Elizabeth Devaney. Stephanie Elizabeth Doranakis. Lee A. Fagerstrom. Alexandra Farrell Poley. Meredith Fleece. Amy J. Frid. Robert Galvin. Alexandra Leanne Ganem. Jovira Carmine Garia. Brene A. Gaynor. Emily Ann Giant. Catherine Gepner. Nicole G. Giordano. Timothy Gito. Haley A. Gone. Cheyenne Nicole Gray. Gabriella Mariah Hicks. Eugenia Muffamore Jennings. Cassandra Diane Johnson. Mackenzie Valentino Cull. Nicolette P. Lalima. Lindsay Nicole Lecomte. Alex Morgan Lennon. Kim S. Little. Brianna Martino. Kaylin Elizabeth McCullum. Gwendolyn Rose McKinney. Bianca Isabel Mejias. Lauren Elizabeth Meyer. Christina Nora Miselli. Amanda H. Mitchko. Marlena Elizabeth Mignano. Mariah Lexi Milan. Brittany Marie Miller. Jania Marie Miller. Leah Miniker. Kevin Scott Murphy. Shannon Tansy Oten. Leslie Diana Perez. Victoria Lynn Peterson. Francesca L. Petruzella. Mary Kate Phillips. Sarah Allison Platsitsky. Lily Ann Ritchie. Annette Rios. Marisol Simone. Maria E. Sevillano. Julia Ariana Silvestri. Nicole Page Sepp. Lauren T. Smotty. Samantha Faith Tarazzi. Tiffany LaShawn Thomas Rogers. Christina Marie Troyer. Stephanie Nicole Villa. Alyssa Visconi. Jessica Adeline Viscuso. Amanda Hope Wilsmersky. Morgan Alexis Zygmunt Murphy.
And now, a man who needs no introduction. Oh, maybe I will. I now recognize Dr. Kenneth Womack, Dean of the Wayne D. McMurray School of Humanities and Social Sciences.
President Demena, on behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the Wayne D. McMurray School of Humanities and Social Sciences for the degrees of Master of Arts and Master of Science. They have satisfied all requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Arts and Master of Science, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Michael Vincent Akamov. Heidi Esther Agramonte. David Amar. Mackenzie Siobhan Avalon. Tia Marie Baranowski. Michael Scott Bateman. Vera Marie Botang. Tiffany Ariane Borges. Christina Borghese. Lori Bowers. James Joseph Campbell. Sebastian Castillo Giraldo. Shannon Marie Carell. Emma Marie Christensen. Angelica Ruth Simonello. Jessica Catherine Colucci. Danielle Nicole Corcoran. Alana Marie Cosgrove. Dario M. Costa. Douglas E. Cresson. Lauren Elizabeth Daly. Angelique Janae Derrick. Gary John DeSarno Jr. Lorelei Uckler. Alexandra Rose Evangelista. Delaney Ann Fell. Carly Frew. Candace Lynn Ferretti. Gina E. Galakanis. Jessica Marie Garcons. Nicole Jessica Girardi. Caitlin Ann Golden. Casey Erin Hanna. Jessica Alexandra Hardy. Samantha Morgan Hartopoulos. Gail Michelle Hellman. Devin Amanda Henry. Nicholas John Infante. Allison A. Kulik. Charlotte Kroll Maiden. Jeremy Michael Mancino. Cassandra Lynn Martin. Emmy Elizabeth McCulley. Dawn Etta McCloskey. Taylor Lee Mitchell. Ariana Murdaka. Daniel Michael Murphy. Jennifer Elizabeth Noble. Patrick Thomas O'Neill. Samantha Marie Asso. Keith Michael Pacella. Jennifer Carmen Pacheco. Gabrielle Patosa. Dana Francis Porosky. Emily Michelle Ramos. Tiffany Lee Ring. Peter James Samaras Jr. Marilyn Carol Sharfen. Susan Elizabeth Should. Stephanie Ann Serpy. Rebecca Annabelle Shack. Krupa Bhavish Shah. Mallory Elizabeth Sheklian. Nicholas John Shirley. Tirtha Sikdar. Margaret Lynn Smith. Sylvia Stark. Mackenzie Patricia Savar. Mark William Sweet. Sally Taylor Towell. Caitlin Marie Trebor. Kendall Elizabeth Turchin. Hannah Grace Von Note. Matthew John Yard. Yunlin Zhuo. Hammer Bunch. Jamir Bunch.
I would like to now bring back to the podium our favorite dean of the Marjorie K. Unterberg School of Nursing and Health Studies, Dr. Janet Mahoney.
Okay. President Demena, on behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the Marjorie K. Unterberg School of Nursing and Health Studies for the degrees of Master of Science in Physician Assistant and Master of Science in Nursing. They have satisfied all requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of New Jersey, upon recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Science in Physician Assistant and Master of Science in Nursing, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Elise Annis. Samantha Nesbitt Bangs. Emily Taylor Perez. Samantha Joy Bernstein. Stephen S. Brooks. Brianna Mary Butler. Shannon Pierce Donnelly. Lisa Patricia Ercolano. Scott Anthony Fiorini. William Riley Gary. Veronica D. Garzon Kashani. Tyler Goldberg. Kayla Ann Gomez. Erin Michelle Gutkind. Kimberly Ann Hagan. April L. Hugler. Kevin Lee. Scott A. Lisa. Daniela S. Mendola. Alexa Jordan Nappy. Amanda J. Orzo. Michael Joseph Osofsky. Isita Patel. Joseph William Payton. Trevor Thompson Paul. Jason Rosengard. Mooney Salik. Brendan Thomas Suk. Kyle Glenn Yasijan. Olu Watoyen Aid Yuri. Ashley Ileana Albro. Colin Archer. Carlene F. Arshel. Adebayo Mohammed Orolo. Kathleen Marie Barbieri. Ruth Mary Bissell. Samantha Ann Brocado. Aruntija K. Naridi. Suzanne Jean Krebet. Svetlana Kursanova. Kristen Koliandra. Lavon Denise Calasano. Natalia Satari. Jennifer A. Curtin. Carolyn Ann Delp. Mary Catherine Dennis. Vera O. Omiana. Catherine Filippelli. Sue Ann Hutchinson Fleiser. Dariana Marie Frometta. Jillian Rose Gutkowski. Amanda Lynn Hefner. Kamika Natasha Hart. Agnieszka Hags. Loretta Volo Impastato. Martine Jossaint Jones. Stephanie Eileen Krauser. Danielle Nicole Krawinski. Stephanie Marie Lennox. Lisa Malak. Sweta Mira. Marissa Ashley Naparlo. Adam Clinton Nelson. Dorothy N. Ofaya. Olosumbo Joseph Aldrio. Nicole Kristen Palomari. Stephanie Ann Papa. Akrudi Tushar Patel. Supal Kumar Patel. Kenna Patel. Kenya Esther Penka. Christina Ashley Reed. Megan Brittany Restua. Jessica Rowley. Deshauna Marie Simmons. Jana Lee Stengel. Tristan Ashley Riston. Donna Zimmerman.
Okay, I guess that's it, right? Oh, wait, the School of Education, I'm sorry. Okay. I now would like to recognize our favorite Dean of the School of Education, Dr. John Henning, who is also Dean of the School of Education.
President Demena, on behalf of the faculty of Monmouth University, I present to you the candidates from the School of Education for the degrees of Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, Master of Science in Education. They have satisfied all requirements as prescribed by the faculty of Monmouth University.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the State of New Jersey, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the approval of the Board of Trustees of Monmouth University, I confer upon you the degrees of Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education, and Master of Science in Education, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Will the candidates please come forward and be recognized?
Brittany Lynn Balsofiore. Allison Marie Babinski. Alexandra Mary Banks. Jennifer Lynn Blair. Colleen E. Botwin. Megan Elizabeth Bradley. Tanya Maisha Bradshaw. Helga Evelyn Brannick. Nicole Marie Bravada. Christina Marie Bropson. Molly Ann Brown. Alexa Ann Canning. Kelly Lynn Chapman. Noelle Cokefair. Amanda Marie Crisilla. Kelly Ann Curry. Amanda M. DeSico. Mary Nicole DiGregorio. Grace Mary DeCiccio. Bree Ann Nicole DeBetta. Erin N. DiDonato. Thomas Jeffrey Dietz. Jody Di Silvestro. Sarah Ann Darity. Katiane Fernanda Drummond. Jennifer Lee Pierce Dotil. Jack M. Fay. Mary Grace Fitzgerald. Sabrina Rita Fries. Michael Hawkins. Charlie Marie Helmstetter. Nicholas Huber. Alexis Renee Jenkins. Jennifer Claire Kapner. Jennifer Colleen Lane. Amanda Gail Lapa. Christina D. Liley. Joshua Aaron Levy. Bridget Quinn Bayer. Valerie Elise Bechtold. Talia Gabrielle Napolitano. Cassidy Lynn Ford. Margaret Lee Daly. Laura E. Caruso. Colleen Sweeney. Rain Duffy. Lauren Michelle Beauvais. Shelby Nicole Desiree Ives. Samantha Rachel Zabrowski. Carissa Wagenman. Stephanie A. Parada. Courtney M. Jackson. Lauren Elizabeth Hahn. Samantha Autumn Shatkin. Liliana Scorsese. Alana Sydney Hopkins. Laura Elizabeth Lazzari. Amanda Catherine Lewandowski. Lauren Alexis McEwen. Monica Lilia Murphy. Jacqueline Mary Suros. Blair Victoria Slizis. Nicole Dorothy Walker. Jenna Marie Lopez. Lindsay Rose Massaro. Stacy McGlade. Jillian Rose McKay. Megan Elizabeth Meyer. Christy Nicole Miselli. Kristen McCoca. Mary Lynn A. Muldowney. Bridget Clara Netta. Courtney Margaret Newman. Kelly or Arlene Orcutt. Alyssa Michelle Peters. Christine Marie Riley. Diana Catherine Rienzo. Stephanie Lee Sylvester. Danielle Lynn Sika. Stephanie Michelle Runes. Heather Marie Steinman. Erica Victoria Turtz. Matthew Joseph Vargo. Savina Cynthia Vega. Kendall Ann Walker. Monet Nerisse Rawl Walters. Mylene Zahid Velasquez. Mary Cagney Vogt. Jessica Michelle Waring. Caitlin Lillian May Zimmerman. Joseph R. Zolofra.
I'm waiting on Joseph, but you don't need to run, Joseph. Take your time. Ladies and gentlemen, proud families, proud faculty, let's celebrate the most recent graduates of Monmouth University. Please stand and receive our applause, the class of 2019. Okay, please be seated as we conclude. Congratulations, class. It's been an honor celebrating your success here today and an honor serving as your president. All graduates and their guests are invited to post-commencement receptions where diplomas will be distributed, designated by school, with locations listed in the program. And I will be available to take photos and congratulate you in Erlanger Gardens by the fountains. Please stand now and join in the singing of our alma mater. The words are printed in your programs, and we will be led in song by Dr. David Tripold and Aaron Clemente. After the alma mater, please remain standing as the platform party and faculty have processed out.